Alright guys, welcome back to an episode of Madden 17. The playoffs will probably be all one video just because I'm not playing and Epic is. But first off, wildcard, I have nothing to do. He's got a bye week, so nothing to do. We have 29,000 XP to spend, so I think I'm going to do it before the season starts. I know that's back-to-back episodes with me spending my XP, but I think we ought to. And do I want to do like any of this stuff? You know what? I think I'm going to. I'm going to change that to predictable. Penalty is disciplined, throwaway, no, forced pass aggressive, ideal. Oh, I can go ahead and do conservative. Man, freaking give me all that. I'm not going to be able to do this, but that pretty much clears out everything. Like I've said before, I don't know if it does anything or not. But we did it. Still have 18,000 to spend. I want to increase my throw power. Oh, we're going to do it all the way up. But let's do deep accuracy to 95. So our accuracy is pretty good. We're going to do a throw on the run up to 89. Play action. Can we get to 90? No. 89, that's not too bad either. We have 500 XP. What do we want to spend it on? Let's just do ball carrier vision once. No, you know what? We're going to keep it. We're not going to spend it at all. So 91 overall. Increase our play action. Throw on the run. Deep accuracy. Let's see what we do. And in our traits. A 91 to a 93. We're our stud quarterback. If only we could get the win. If only we could play games. and have a team that helps us out. So he's ready to roll. I'm actually going to look at the playoff schedule and then maybe the award winners next week just to keep us moving along. Playoffs, who actually is playing to this week? I think I looked at last video, but Chiefs, Bills, Saints, Vikings, Patriots, Chargers, Seahawks, and Eagles. And then let's check out the schedule to see who actually division standings. Bills won our division. Nice. And the entire NFL, Rams and Jaguars finished with the best records overall. And I think they're both on the other side. AFC North, Steelers made it. Yeah, it was pretty close. Bengals gave them a run for their money. AFC South, the Jaguars, not really a contest there. AFC East, Bills, Patriots. It was pretty back and forth, minus myself, but I think we're improving as a team. AFC West, Chargers and Chiefs both made it. That was a competitive division. NFC North, Vikings take it over the Pack. Falcons and Saints. Eagles. And then Rams and Seahawks. Dude, he's got a rough schedule. So looking forward to see what happens next week as he gets his game rolling. We'll save the awards and stuff like that for the next video or next part. That's going to be it for this part. Be right back after we advance. All right, so we're just getting on with the advance into conference championship or into divisional week. See how everybody did last week. All right, for the wild card, Buffalo ends up winning. Saints win. San Diego knocks off New England. So Buffalo, of all the teams from our division, makes it. And Philly knocks off Seattle. So Epic's already played this week, so we know what his score is. Go ahead and check out his stats and see who plays who. We got Chargers, Jaguars, Rams, Saints, which he ended up winning 37-31. So he's going to the conference championship. Bills, Steelers, and then Eagles, Falcons. Box score. How did he do it? Well, what's up? How'd you do it, man? 29 rushing yards, 495 passing yards. Threw the ball great. 17 first downs. 2 turnovers, 4 third down conversions, 1 fourth down conversion. Not too bad of a day. Player stats. 502 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. Golly. And he only got sacked twice. 35 for 48, pretty solid performance. Rushing the ball. Gurley 14 for 21, just wasn't able to get a ground game rolling, so he went to the air, and it worked out pretty good. Britt 10 for 210, 3 touchdowns. Gurley 8 for 64. Austin 7 for 152 and a touchdown. And then Kendrick. So he's moving on, and we're moving on. We're ready to advance yet again. Since he's done, I don't have anything to worry about. So we're going to advance it into the next week. All right, so we're at the conference championship. Next week's Pro Bowl. We'll probably look at that, see if we made it or not. Who does he play? Who ended up winning this past week? He plays the Falcons. So Chargers, Bills, Falcons, Rams. Playing for the conference and then moving on to the Super Bowl. So hopefully he can win that one and win on out, make it Super Bowl. That would be pretty sweet. I mean, I'd rather it be me, but if he could do it, that's cool too. But other than that, we're ready to roll, man. We're advancing it again, and we'll be right back. All right, we just got done with the advance. We are now to Pro Bowl week, the week before Super Bowl. Let's see how everybody did. Who's playing for the Super Bowl? All right, so looking at the divisional, we saw this last time. Rams beat Saints and all that. So on to conference. Buffalo beat San Diego and LA beat Atlanta. Both really close games. So Bills and Rams. I mean, I could have been there. That could have been me. But no, I lost to the Bills. Twice. We got Rams and Bills for the Super Bowl. Epic in his second year made it to the Super Bowl. Dude's had a great year, man. Let's check out the Pro Bowl people just to see who made the rankings. Would it be stats? I don't think it'd be news. Awards. Pro Bowl. There we go. Did we already look at awards? I don't know if we did. He made it. I did not. I'm second string. Dang it. He's an 87 overall. Blake Bortles. Myself, so I did make it finally. First Pro Bowl selection. I'll take it. His Todd Gurley made it. Golly, dude. He had a running game rolling. I bet his old receiver too. Austin for sure. I got Parker up there on my list. So we each got a receiver. Do we have two receivers? No. Does he have a tight end? I didn't have a tight end? Really? Wow, that's kind of a surprise to me. And I don't know my offensive lineman, so if I have a guy, I'm sorry, I don't recognize your name. Same thing with defense. I don't ever see you guys. Sue, he's a defensive guy. I know him. I know that much for sure. But I think that might be everybody on defense. But I'm happy we both made the Pro Bowl, dude. Heck yeah. He's got a bye week this week, so we're gonna advance it after the Pro Bowl into the Super Bowl and see how he does. So we'll be back after the Super Bowl and see who wins. All right, guys, just got the word that the Super Bowl is done, so let's check it out, see what happened. The Rams end up winning 30-9, so an epic second season. He takes the cake. He gets the trophy. He wins it all. He's Super Bowl champ. I wonder if he was MVP, because that would have been pretty cool. MVP and Super Bowl MVP. He put up a pretty good performance, apparently. Pretty solid game. 64 rushing yards, 317 passing yards, 16 first downs. Wow. 2 turnovers, 8 third down conversions, 100% in the red zone. Pretty solid day, it looks like. Looking at his stats, how did he do? He had 343, 3 touchdowns and a pick, 6 times sacked, 24 for 34, and the W. Running the ball, Gurley 18 for 66. He didn't run the ball at all? Really? Oh, he ran 2 times for 0 yards. I was like, there's no way. Gurley had a fumble on the day receiving. Gurley was the big guy out of the backfield. Austin, 54 and a touch. Britt, 119 and a touch. Coleman, 68 and a touchdown. It's just 3. So Super Bowl champs right there, 100%. Put it in stone. It is going to stay that way forever. So I guess since he's ready to advance, we're going to look at stats for the end of the season just so we can take a look at it, I want to see how I ended up on the year. Throwing the ball. I didn't run the ball great. I had 5,385 yards, 401 for 591, 45 touchdowns, 26 interceptions, 67% completion rating. Averaged about 335 a game. Not too bad. About 10 yards of play. Passer rating of 103.6. Got sacked 41 times, man. Ouch. Running the ball, how do we do? Do we have any stats for running the ball? I don't know if we do, or if we do, it's not much. 17 attempts for 32 yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 fumble, 2 broken tackles. I almost got halfway there. Drake with all the rushing touchdowns. I mean, his yards per carry was way better than Jay's. I'm just going to say that. We want Drake to run the ball receiving on the team. Cameron, 88 catches, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Parker came through huge towards the end, man. 74 receptions, 1.29 yards, 1,290 yards. I said that really weird. Averaged 80 yards a game, 14 touchdowns. Dude, thank you for playing so much for me. Does it show how many drops you had? I wish it did, because I'm curious. Carew came through huge for me. Towards the end of the season, Jay out of the backfield. Landry had a couple big plays, 7 touchdowns. Burton, while Cameron was hurt. Pointer, I mean, the few games he did play when he wasn't injured, he did all right. Hakeem Grant, I don't remember Grant being in the game. Big B Vital, Washington. Who was the other guy? I thought we had another receiver that played pretty good for us. Maybe not. Maybe he's not on our team anymore. I don't know. But that's our team. Let's go check out old Epic's team real quick just to see what his stats were at the end of his season. Should be fairly close to mine, a lot better. So 5,552 yards. I think it doesn't count the playoffs. 379 attempts for 379 completions for 571. 52 touchdowns, 25 interceptions, 66% completion rating. Average almost 350 yards a game. Golly, got sacked 69 times. Running the ball, but I know he ran the ball really good for a quarterback. Gurley, 24 attempts, 1,000 yards. Quarterback, Phoenix, 96 attempts for 778 and a touchdown. He only had one touchdown, really? Receiving, Austin. Yeah, Austin had a huge year. 72 catches, 1,635 yards, 15 touchdowns. Kendricks, 819. Gurley out the backfield. Kenny Britt. Coleman, like he threw the ball around pretty good, distributed it a lot other than the Tavon Austin. But dude was making plays, so I don't blame him one bit. But we are done with another season, man. Wow, I think we already looked through. Oh, did we look through the awards? I don't remember. If we did, then this won't be in the video, or it'll be cut. And if we didn't, then it's here. MVP Phoenix, with me in a close second. Dang it! His legacy's 1,300 more than me. He's got Super Bowl and a league MVP under his belt. We don't care about Coach of the Year. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. I got it. Boom. Santiago takes it. Best quarterback. I take it there too. So I got 2 awards. Happy about that. Check out the NFC. See how old Phoenix did. Of course, Offensive Player of the Year. And of course, Best Quarterback to do was the MVP. Why would that be a surprise? So he got the awards. I did look at this. I thought this was pretty interesting. I wanted to see how many times my team or I showed up. Neither of us did week 1. Neither of us did week 2. He had a right end on defense week 3. Then Austin week 4. And I think whenever Taylor played me, that's whenever they showed up. That's there. And then Phoenix takes it week 5, week 7. And then Austin takes it week 10. And then Phoenix again week 11 and 12. And 13. Dude just had a great year, man. Hands down, solid performance all around. He deserved it. Week 17, we both made it. I finally did it. I finally made Player of the Week. Week 18, week 19, Phoenix again. That's gotta be the playoffs, I would assume. And then week 20. So that's the breakdown of the season, man. We are done with yet another one. We've run through 2 seasons already. And we're ready to get to the next one. So that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now we'll see y'all next time. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that supported me via Patreon. It's not required or anything like that. I don't really advertise it or anything. But as a special thank you for the people that have donated, this is just a little credit section that's going to run at the end of every video. So hope you guys enjoy. And thank you once again for the support. It means a lot to my family and I. Helps me continue to do this because this is just a part-time hobby for me, and it takes away from family time outside of my 9-to-5 job. So I appreciate it, each and every person who watches my videos as well as supports it, as well as the people that are supporting via Patreon. It really means a lot, so thank you.